God is good, my friends. Now, I know that some of you are new here. So please quickly click on tap on the subscribe. Subscribe right now and turn on the bell button because every other time I'm going to be posting videos and you can be notified whenever I put in a video and you don't miss out on what I will be sharing with you in the next video. So today I want to say something um, a bit on Catholic Charismatic Renewal. Catholic Charismatic Renewal. First of all, I want to say that I am an ardent follower, subscriber of the Catholic Charismatic Renewal. I am a member and a serious one. Great. Having said that, I want to make some comments on Catholic Charismatic Renewal. And one of the comments I really want to make is this. The name of the movement is Catholic Charismatic Renewal. But the problem right now we have is that so many people have omitted Catholic and it is just Charismatic Renewal. And some have omitted Catholic and Renewal and it is just Charismatic. In fact, many times I find people, they say, I'm charismatic, I'm charismatic. Well, maybe that might just be a modification of the lingua, but there is something in its practice as well, which I have personally observed, and I want to bring this to your attention that it is not just charismatic or charismatic renewal, it is Catholic Charismatic Renewal. And many times, very many of the members, and unfortunately, sometimes the leaders, they omit they omit Catholic and focus more on charismatic. Before the Catholic Charismatic Renewal is charismatic, it is Catholic. It's Catholic. So many times we want to focus on charismatic, on the charismata, the charisms, the gifts and the service through the gifts, and forget Catholic. And it is because of this that so many charismatic renewal groups have gone astray. Some individuals have gone astray, because, and I tell you something, there is a way Catholic Charismatic Renewal empowers one, especially the self-awareness of the gift one has to serve the people of God with, and then that self-awareness and the motivation, the encouragement to serve God through that gift. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to know your God-given gift of talent and then use it to serve the people of God, serve God. Very beautiful. But when it comes to Catholic Charismatic Renewal, I want to say this. Please remember that the Charismatic Renewal is first Catholic before it is charismatic or renewal. Catholic. For me as a person, I see the Catholic Charismatic Renewal as a platform to renew the minds of people into Catholicism. But many times the opposite is happening. And as a matter of fact, many rebel Catholics are so because of charismatic. Why? Because people tend to ignore the Catholic in Catholic Charismatic Renewal. I know some of you will not be happy with what I'm talking about, and some say, the Holy Spirit he is ever blowing, so the Holy Spirit cannot blow you away from the vine. Instead, he establishes you firmly to the vine. No matter the argument, the philosophy, the logic, the theology, I can never be convinced that the Holy Spirit will actually take you away from the Eucharist. I can't. You can't convince me with that. You can't. So, to all the charismatic people, Catholic charismatic members, ministers out there, please remember this. It is Catholic first. It is charismatic. And it's renewal. Renewal. So what's about the renewal? The renewal should be in such a way that, for example, if I was a thief and I joined Catholic Charismatic Renewal, I should not be a thief anymore. That's the renewal we're talking about. And if I was praying one rosary in a week, Catholic Charismatic Renewal should help me to pray every day. This is renewal. If I did not know what the mystery of the body and blood of Christ is in the Eucharist, the Catholic Charismatic Renewal is supposed to help me understand this. For me, this is how I see the Catholic Charismatic Renewal. And this is how I perceive it. If the Charismatic Renewal is not Catholic, it is another religion. So be very careful. Be extra careful as you join different charismatic renewal groups. And let there be obedience. Obedience to the authorities that have been put in place. One way to mark authentic and genuine CCR group is in the obedience. 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 There is a reason why Christ is said to have been obedient unto death. For us, we want to be obedient unto what we want, what we like, what makes us comfortable, what makes us happy. He was obedient unto death. Something he didn't want, and I mean something he willed it, but something any natural human being would not really want to pass through. But he was obedient to that. God, obedient. The Son of God, obedient to death. The uncreated life, obedient to death. It's a beautiful mystery and something we can learn from. If, for example, your parish priest says, this is how you should conduct your ministry, and even discern, they tell you maybe this gift that we have seen that's operating in such a prayer group should not operate right now. We are still discerning it, and obedience. I don't know if there's been any saint who in the modern times is more gifted than Padre Pio, Saint Padre Pio. But what marked what made him excellent was not the greatness of his gifting, but the obedience he portrayed, even with such great gifts. So that's what I wanted to say about Catholic Charismatic Renewal. It's first Catholic before it's charismatic, and it should be renewal. Renewal. Not anti-Catholic. So once charismatic becomes anti-Catholic, it's no longer Catholic Charismatic Renewal. It's anti-Catholic Charismatic Renewal. Anti-Catholic Charismatic Renewal. And that's dangerous for souls, for the church, for the body of Christ. I hope this blesses someone there.